All in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Hello. What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to Perspective Gaming in the building. What? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So tonight we got something a little different. Tonight we are going to be going over playing this game, which is actually a PC builder simulator, and I'm going to be playing around. And I'm going to be playing around, see if I see what kind of computers I can build. Now, this is an actual game, so it's an actual game with like objectives and things like that. But first, I wanted to actually play around and build a computer. I tested it a day or so ago. I got this off a stream, and I liked the experience. It was pretty good. So now I'm trying it again. And I want to do it on stream because I think this is pretty cool to show people that you can kind of play this simulators where you can play around and build computers on, pretty much. So what's going on? Let's get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this song a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is kind of strange because this game, I can't actually play it on my secondary monitor because for whatever reason, it's not allowing you to play it on a secondary monitor, because I would definitely play it on my smaller 1080p monitor. So I'm unable to do that. So I'm going to have to always click in and out of my screen. But anyway, so this game, this is the workspace that you have. So this is your workspace. Well, mic is a bit high. Make sure it's in the right. Okay. So this is the workspace that you have. And pretty much you have like where you can check your emails and stuff like that. But this is the free to build section. So I just want to go ahead and, as you can see here, free to build. And the sound isn't coming through. So let me go ahead and push the sound through. There we go. There we go. So here's where you go, where you start to actually build your computer, I guess. Now, I haven't been able to figure out if you can switch. Yeah, you can't change the case. So this is a sort of like a open air case. So as always, you start with the motherboard. So what I want to start with is actually, I want to come out of here and go to this computer, right? This computer is the NZXT S340. It looks like a mid tower. This is a mid tower. So you have the you have to hold the panel, and everything you gotta everything's like manual, so you gotta click and remove everything. So I remove this front panel. So I want to build this computer, and the very first thing you gotta do, you gotta go to the motherboard, right? And I want to build a computer, a basic computer that anyone can use when it comes to live streaming. So first of all, I want to price. Let's do max 200. Now this is a B450. I kind of want to stay with Ryzen. Can we get a new X570? Let's see. Come here. Chipset. I want to deal with X570. We got the Gigabyte Gaming X, MSI, and MSI Gaming Plus. Let's take a look at this. SATX, SATX, SATX. Okay. Let's try this guy. Let's see. Actually, what I'm going to do is, since I'm streaming, I don't want to keep playing. I'm just going to let this rock out, and it's going to keep playing. I'll let it keep playing the different songs and whatnot. Let me just change this up a little bit. Okay. So you gotta do everything manually. So even when it comes to taking the mounts out. Oh, that's pretty good, man. Just install it. So these are the mounts for the motherboard. Okay, now we gotta install it again. Well, before I do that, so we got 4 USB 3.0s and 2 USB 2.0s. That's motherboard, keyboard. That's not good enough. Let's see. And the problem I have with this, it doesn't show you the parts. Yeah, Don, this is a game on Steam. This is PC Builder Simulator. This is a game on Steam. You know what I should do? I should change this to gaming. Let me see something. Let me change this to gaming. Here we go. Let me change this to gaming. Yeah, this is a game on Steam and it's like 15 or 20 bucks, I think. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3.1, 2 2.0s. That's good enough. And this is 170. Okay, so this is an X570 MSI MPG X570 Gaming Plus motherboard. This motherboard has, looks like it has, doesn't have Wi-Fi. Doesn't have Wi-Fi, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USB 3.1s, 1 HDMI built in, and 2 USB 2.0s, and 1 PS2 port. So if you wanted a PS2 mouse, you can plug it in here and you can save one of the USB ports. Okay, so we're gonna come back around. Now we got to pick the processor. Now I want to do this for like light live streaming, podcasting type stuff. So I don't want to yeah, I'm not even gonna record this one, but I don't want it to be too intensive. So we're still gonna go with 3 series. Okay, we're gonna go with 3 series. And one of my favorite processors when it comes to, you know, these type of tasks, I'm gonna go with the processor that I use for my computer. And it's gonna be the 3700X. And look how you gotta install it. You gotta do everything. You gotta pull the handle up, put the CPU in. Then we come here, we get the thermal paste. Okay. Install. You can use the compressed air to blow the case out. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a cooler. Now I want to get liquid cooling, right? Because most people use liquid cooling these days, but I love liquid cooling and I love air cooling. One thing I hate about these DT990 Pros, man, they're so uncomfortable when you have hair in your head. I'm just gonna leave them out maxed out, so they're a little uncomfortable. Kind of why I wanted those HD 700s, man. Those shits felt so comfortable. Okay, so we're gonna find us a water cooler, something simple. We're gonna filter that out. Type liquid. Okay, get something simple. There we go. Cooler master joint. It's like, and we're gonna do this back. We're gonna, instead of doing it front mounted, we're gonna do it back mounted. Okay, so why is this not working? What the fuck? All right, I'm about to just go ahead and just put an air cooler in here, man. I'm so confused. Rookie move. You gotta close the damn thing. Duh. See, even T kind of teach you how to build a computer, even though I know how to build a computer, but okay, so you gotta close the arm. So now it's ready to install the cooler. Okay, so we should be able to, boom. And that cooler's $65. In 1 second. All right, had to put my glasses on. Okay, so now we gotta come up here. Now you gotta screw it in. Okay, so the fan is done. I mean, the cooler is done. And that cooler is only $65, so that's good. Okay. So come back, so the cooler's in. While I'm at it, I'm gonna add some more case fans in here. Some Be Quiet Shadow Wings too, which are always good. I'm gonna put them. So we gotta remove the front. Move the dust filter. There we go. Now we can install the fans. Just put some cheap fans in there. These look cheap enough. So that's in. So that's gonna pull air from out here and bring it inside. We're gonna install the, okay. We're gonna put another one of those in there. Okay. So this is gonna pull air in. Simple configuration, pull air in through here, out through the cooler. Simple configuration. Okay, come back here. So now we got the memory. The max on this computer is 4,000. So for like live streaming and podcasting and stuff like that, I think there we go. So before we do this, gotta open the clip. So this is configuration A1, A2. Okay. Now we come back to the memory. These are usually cheaper though. So we're gonna use this one. And A1. This is the thing I don't like, because the configuration of how to install and install things and take it out is a little confusing. So let me try that again. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, so that's 220 sticks of 8 gigabytes, which is fucking expensive, but whatever. And the prices in this thing is already updated based on market price, so that's kind of scary. So now we got the memory down packed. I'm gonna get the graphics card. Now the graphics card is, you know, SOL, so I'm gonna go for NVIDIA GeForce. We're going 2000, 3000 series. Okay. I'm gonna try to see where I can save the most money. And let's just see if we can get a 2080 Super. Let's see what that looks like. So before the 2080 Super. Okay, so before we do that, we gotta remove all this shit. Okay, so the 2080 Super goes here. And I'm actually gonna remove this drive bay first. We're gonna install a M.2. Usually when I do M.2s, I go for like a 500 gig. So 512 A data, 900. Okay, that's good enough. Put that right in there. Close that. M.2 goes in the first slot. Get rid of this. For the GPU, usually you remove these two here. And we'll remove the third one just in case. Because the 2080 is a pretty big graphics card. Okay, so let's see now. We can go back. Okay, 2000. Let's get this guy right here. Put him right in. Fuck, how much is this card? $1,000 for that card. Oh my god. It is what it is. Okay, so this is how big the 2080 is, okay? All right. So now, let's do power supply. Let's just do the ADATA 750. First you have to remove the this right here. Okay. So now we're gonna get the 750. Remove that side panel so I can see. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put some more drives in here. We're gonna go by size. I'm gonna go with HD because HD is gonna save money. Yeah, Seagate Barracudas. Okay. So you should be able to put the drive here. Okay, that's the confusing part right there. Because you can mount the drives back here. That's the confusing part. Let me put the drive cages back. Maybe it's only for SSDs. Let's just see. Okay, so that's only for SSDs. Okay, got it. Okay. Now we gotta get the cables. Custom cables. We'll just do yellow. Okay. and connect all the cables. This makes the connecting cables so easy. Okay. All right. Okay, it looks like everything's connected. Let me see if I just put another M.2 in here. There we go. Okay. Memory, CPU, graphics card. We got multiple storage options with the SSDs. I think these are, you should be able to have, I don't see any racks on the back. This is just cable management on the back. This is a hard drive cage in here though. Let me see something. There we go. Yeah, appreciate it. Perspective. So you can put, I know you could put the drive cages in here. There we go. So all the drive cages are filled up. Okay. All right. So now we just gotta close it up. Put the side panel back on. Okay. The back panel back here. Okay. Put the front panel back on. Nope. Dust filter. Then the front panel. PCI lock on the back. I shouldn't need that, man. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I wonder if the computer will turn on. Hold on, let me see. I wonder if I could turn it on just without the mount. Okay. Okay. Okay, the BIOS is turning on. And the computer is on and working. Let's see. I like this though, man. This is pretty cool. How the hell does a 6900 XT rank higher than 3090? That shit crazy. Anyway. So this is a computer. So the value of this computer is $3,000. God damn. That's a whole lot of money, man. Now, the funny thing is about this computer, you could probably shave off maybe $1,500 if you wanted to. Like, you can get rid of these two right here. That's $140. Ain't no way getting around this graphic card thing. Take out the extra M.2. Take out this extra M.2 right here. That's about $540. And that's about it. So you can bring this down to around $2,500. Oh, that's pretty high for those parts, man. Also, what's killing me right here is these two pieces of RAM, because these RAMs are expensive, man. That's about like $240 right there in RAM, and that RAM is too much. But anyway, that's the computer. Now here's the game. See, little beats was going on. See, little beats was going on. One second. Just gaming off this weekend. What you playing? So in this part of the game, in the actual game, you play like a computer repair person. I'm gonna come over here. Run a virus scan, press 3 or the cable button to unplug the monitor keyboard, blah, 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 blah. Okay. PC can boot parts. All right, so let's okay. All we're gonna do now is we're just going to boot the PC up, plug all the cords in and stuff like that, and See how it works. A little USB boot drive. Power the computer on. Cold War? You playing Camp War? Camp of Duty? Shout out to Camp of Duty. Remove viruses, so you'd come here. Now we're gonna run the virus scanner. Oh, virus. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're done with the virus scan. Turn the computer off. Take all these cables out. All done. Pick the computer up. Drop it right here. With my reward. Oh, okay, look at that. I made $100 today. The utility bill, and then I gotta pay rent at the end of the month. Does it help to get familiar with building it your own? Absolutely, it does. Once you know how to build your own computer, you can pretty much do whatever you want with computers, and you know how to fix your computer. So I always advise people at some point in time to try to build their own computer, because you'll gain so much. You'll get so much out of being able to build your own computer, and you'll be able to understand the inner workings of the computer and how to fix your computer whenever you have issues. Install Martini Easy Store. Okay. Install Sheen GeForce GTX. Oh, okay. Stop. I need graphics cards. You said Sheen something. All I got is $80, bro. So Okay. These are the two computers. Let me save here. Okay. Go back to the free build. Let's go back to the free build. Okay. Let's come back over here to this one. So this is a $250 case. This case is more like an open air case. So this case is going to be the high end computer that I build. So socket. Let's do TR4. So it's gonna be Threadripper. Is it Threadripper? I don't want to do all that. I'm gonna still stick with AM4. And AM4 chipset X570. And we're going to use my motherboard that I use in my editing OD computer, my second editing streaming PC, and it's the Aorus Extreme. And I love this motherboard. I should use this computer more often since I spent bread to make it. Haven't turned it on in months. That's a damn shame. This motherboard is a beast. And I've put videos on my channel about this motherboard. I'm gonna re-upload those. So the reason why I like this motherboard, the biggest selling point of this motherboard right here, and the reason why I got it, is because the X570 chipset is it needs a fan, right? Hold on, why is these headphones so uncomfortable right now? Okay. So the Aorus Extreme, I don't know what's going on with these headphones. The Aorus Extreme uses a passive cooling. So this heat pipe comes all the way down here to the chipset and cools the chipset here. See this, hold on. The heat pipe disappears so you can't see it. The heat pipe comes all the way down here and cools off the chipset, as well as this whole plate. All of these plates right here, this is thermal plating. This all cools down the M.2s. So it's a really well built board for overclocking and high end usage. And it is not being put to its use with me, but I'm gonna put it to its use here. So we're gonna go straight to the processor. And we're gonna put the, see, we got only Ryzen 9 5950X in here. So the processor that I have is 3950X, but we're gonna put the 5950X in here. I'll move that up. And with Ryzen, they have like a little latch that locks everything into place. So we're gonna come here, little dab, install a CPU cooler. Okay. Actually, I think we could put a 3 cooler in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Put the big boy in there.
I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
Okay.
And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love.
I've always wanted Do they have the others Trident? Oh, max this out. This is so cool. Because a person like me, like I do a lot of like specking out for people, and I could definitely just use this game and just spec things out for a person. And the 8, oh my God, the 8x8x8 helps with like clocking and stuff like that, timings, instead of using just like the 2 16 gig chips. That's why sometimes people would max these out with the 8s instead of just using 2 16s. You know what though? I just want to use 16s. I'm gonna use 16. Size. There we go. There we go. The Royals. What the hell did I just put in here? Oh, that's a 32 gig shit. Okay. All right, we'll do 64 gigs. we go. That's A1, A2. All right. We got 64 gigs of RAM in the computer. Oh my God.
Distant, sometimes I get distant. Stay away as long as it takes. Forgive my attitude. I need my cake and eat it too. But a little time will be enough for me to prove.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got.
Baby, you the remedy.
So of course, we're gonna fill out these M.2s.
Bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want no problems, but I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it. Working out my issues with you. My highs and
I actually like the Oris one. That's what I have in my computer.
part of being human.
The Oris doesn't fit. Okay.
Weather the storm. I'm starting to believe you can. 'Cause baby, you the remedy. You're my
Oh yeah, the Oris got that stupid heatsink on it.
bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want these problems. I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but
Anything with the big stupid heatsink not gonna work.
working out my issues with you.
Yeah, we just put it in here. There we go. Put a 2 terabyte in there.
Moving slowly, so we already in
Okay.
too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other. Heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night
There we go.
morning through.
So we got 1, 5, 12, 2 and 4 terabytes. Okay.
Lose control. You don't wanna go slow for sure.
Drop that.
We both already
Put SSDs.
your place is my place.
Transfer speed.
My place is
Max 1000.
faces.
Minimum 500 size.
All the places,
Max 2 terabytes.
places,
Minimum
your
512.
place.
What we got?
No one knows my places like you do. Your places
I mean, we'll go with these, right?
like I do.
I think these can go on the back, right? There we go. 1, 2. Oh my God, so many. Where is this going? Oh, right here. Okay.
Baby, don't stop.
Okay.
Got the key to the lock, we in our own zone. Make yourself at home, get to know my
Okay.
inside. Give me the joy
3 on the back.
in you.
Power supply. 1000 watts. And the computer I'm using right now actually does have a 1000-watt power supply.
For sure. We both already know your place is my place.
With all the stuff that I got in here, I
Place is your
wouldn't tell someone to push it with an 850. I would tell them 1000. I'm gonna see if we got my power supply. I got the thermal take. That's a bit high for 1200. Whatever.
no one knows my places like you do. Your places like I
Okay.
do.
We got the 1500 in there.
My place
Graphics cards.
do.
You know, Graphics card, you already know what time it is. Chipset, RTX 3000. RTX 3000. You already know which one we're gonna get. We're gonna get the ROG. We're gonna do the graphics card that I got, the ROG RTX 3090. We already know what time it is. Yes, and this card is actually that fucking big, man. Okay. All right. Cables. I'll use these. Okay, so now we're gonna install the cables. Connect all the SSDs. The CPU power. Okay. Continue connecting all the SSDs to the computer. Connect the RGB for the liquid cooler. Okay. And then plug all of this in here. And I love this motherboard. This motherboard is so dope, man. I really need to use this thing more. I think you can put more case fans in there, I think. Nope, no more case fans will fit. Oh yeah, we can put no more case fans. Okay. One. And this is an open air computer, so this is why it looks like that. It's meant to be open air. So if you don't have if you have an area that has a lot of dust, I would never advise you to get a case like this because your computer won't make it. Okay. Like in my room, there's just way too much static, way too much dust buildup, so this computer would stay dusty all the time. But in a case like this that's open air, you can make something like this. Now I could also get rid of this and do custom water cooling. I don't feel like doing that. So we're just gonna turn it on. Missing cables. What cable am I missing? What cable am I missing? Oh. That should be it. Computer should be able to turn on. Ooh, child. And this is exactly how the computer looks though. Like the lighting right here on the RTX looks exactly like that, yo. People new to the stream, we are using PC Builder Simulator, messing around, making some PC builds. I already built a live streaming build, which was kind of expensive. I didn't mean for it to be that much, but I can't help with the graphic card prices and stuff like that. That's out of my control. But we are definitely playing around with this. This thing is actually really cool. And what I like about it again is that it can allow me to spec out computers without actually having to you know, go on Newegg and all that other shit. So that's a plus. for me. And I gotta put some more fans in this computer because this bad boy runs so fucking hot, man. Temperature on my computer right now is 61 degrees Celsius. And that's at full fan speed. Full fan speed. So yeah. Heating is very important when it comes to your computer. And let's go to this PC right here. Add and remove. System info. Does this help you get familiar with building your own? Yeah, it does help you get familiar with building your own. I think I read your earlier comment wrong. My bad, Stilo. I mean, this does help you get familiar building with your own computer. I already know how to build computers, so this is just like me playing around. I done built 3-4 computers already and done repairs on multiple computers. So this is not helping me build computers. It's actually just showing me like parts and just getting a sense of how the build would look, and price wise too. So this is a finished build here, and we built a computer with the 5950X Ryzen 9 16 core CPU, Gigabyte Aorus X570 Aorus Extreme, the ROG Strix 3090, 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X. The RAM is G-Skill Trident Z, 1 silver, 1 gold, both 32 gigs at 3200 megahertz for a total of 64 gig, 3200 megahertz RAM that can definitely be overclocked to 38 or 4000. The main C drive is going to be the 512 ADATA Spectrix X. The backup drives are going to be two M.2 2TB ADATA XPG Spectrix X RGB drives. I don't know why they're RGB. And the 3 additional drives are going to be 3 T-Force Vulcan 1 terabyte drives for additional storage. So we got 3 terabytes. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 terabytes of drive storage outside of the main C drive, which is 512 gigabytes. So in a computer like this, if you're doing content, live editing, streaming, things like that, what you're going to be doing is your C drive is going to be the 512. Then you're going to run all your application off of these 3 drives. So pretty much what you would do is you would have all your applications be installed on this 2 terabyte drive right here, because it's still an M.2 and the second slot is going to be fast. Now using up all of the PCIe bandwidth is going to reduce the speed a little bit. However, if you really need this much storage, then I mean, there's not much else you could do without it. But if you get all of these drives, do reduce the speed of the PCIe lanes that are the PCIe 4 lanes that are created with the Ryzen 9 X570 chipset. So you have to keep that in consideration when you add all these drives. You're going to be slowing down the overall speed with these lanes, with the bus speed, whichever word works better. So what I would suggest, if you were to do something like this, or someone to do something like this, and they're experiencing slow speeds, to probably kill 1 or 2 of these terabyte drives. But again, if you plan on using all of these drives due to storage concerns and having multiple backups, and you don't have like a NAS array or anything like that, then yeah, this would be fine for what you this would be workable. Okay. With all these drives, temperatures are a concern, but again, if you're using, even if you got rid of these 3 drives, this drive right here is going to be where you install all of your programs, all of your games on that drive. The second drive is going to be your backup storage drive for media and stuff like that. And these 2 or 3 drives will be additional media storage and files and things like that, right? But you'll always want to run all of your softwares and your programs and games off of this super fast M.2. So we pull out. Oh, we got Professor Black Ops in the chat room. What's going on, Professor Black Ops? We're using PC Builder Simulator, messing around building a computer. So this computer's final price target is $6,315. Now, that's a lot of fucking money. Would I say that if you're gonna spend $6,000 on a computer, then it damn well might as well be a Threadripper, just to be honest with you, right? And yeah, with it being a Threadripper, and of course RIP, because the GTX 3090, I didn't pay this much for my 3090 when I had my computer built, and the 3090 is you can't really get it for that price, but whatever. We got Wally in the building. Wally, what's popping? Wally, what is popping? So, if you got 6,000, I mean, this for $6,000, right? I would definitely build a Threadripper. If I'm just being honest, right? And I think I can show you right now how to do that. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. So I think now here's what I don't like, because there's no real way. There we go. So I think I can build a TRX in here. What was the purpose of doing all of that? There we go. Much fucking better. All right, so I'm gonna show you now Threadripper TR4. Is this Threadripper? Because it's TR4, then it's LG 2066. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do the MSI one. Oh my god, it's so much better. Oh yes, baby. There we go. Move the shield. We're gonna go CPU processors. I'm gonna go all the way down to manufacturer AMD. I'm gonna show you. This is gonna be a Threadripper build now. Oh, they don't got the new Threadrippers in here. Oh, they don't fit. Wait a minute. They don't fit. Is it because of the motherboard? AM4 socket. This is whack. Let's try. AM4. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's go. I'm so confused. There we go. 3960. There we go. 3990X. There we go. The 3990X is 64 cores. I think 128 threads, some shit like that. I'm gonna put this in here. 2 CPU shields, man. You install it in there. 1, 2. And that's actually my first time actually doing that. So this is actually helping me if I ever wanted to build a Threadripper, because I've never built a Threadripper and I didn't know what that process was. So that's actually very helpful. So this is actually a great simulator for me. CPU cooling. We need something super fucking big. Let's go with the cryo. No, this makes no point. Gotta get the big one. Okay. So be quiet. There we go. Oh my God, so beautiful. Okay. So now we got RAM. We're just gonna fill this all up. Where's the Corsair Dominator? I always use Corsair RAM in my computers. I like using Corsair RAM. Corsair Dominator Platinum 3000. But I want high speed RAM. For 5,000. Minimum 4,000. Let's see what we got. Pro Vengeance 4700. Okay, we'll deal with that. I want to see what happens if I max all of these out. Corsair. That should be 128 or 256. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sticks of 8 gigabytes of RAM at 4700 megahertz. Let's get these drive bays open. Come back to my storage options. We're going to look for M.2s, transfer speed, max 5000, minimum 4500. These things are the best, but they have them on here with the freaking stupid copper heat pipe shit, when normally you just take that off. Look like we're gonna fuck with this A data. Yeah, A data looks like it's it. So again, for the main drive, you never want to have anything more than 512. So that's my C drive. Close that up. For the secondary drive, we're gonna go all the way up here to 2 terabytes. Close that up. So only 2 M.2 slots on the TRX board. The TRX board is actually pretty bad too. This is the thing. The TRX boards are pretty bad. So there's also that, right? All right. So we're gonna go to the graphics card. We're gonna go chipset. RX 6000. We're gonna do the Radeon 6900 XT. Okay. Radeon 6900 XT. I think you can install 2 of them in here. Yeah, you can. In Crossfire? No, you can't. I know you can do the 3090 in Crossfire. I don't know if you can. I don't know if this is Crossfire. Multiple GPU with Crossfire. Yeah, it's Crossfire capable. Okay. So we'll just put 2 of these in here. All right. Go to storage in the back. What I want to do now with the storage, I only want to use 2. 2 big ass hard drives on the back. Minimum 1 terabyte. You only got 1 terabyte. Okay. We'll put Kingstons on the back. 1, 2 Kingstons. That's it. All right. We're gonna install power supply. Of course. We're gonna use a 16 or 1500. At least 1000. With 2 6900 XTs, man. I would go with a 60. I would go with one of these 1600s. I would go with the 1600, man. Okay. I would go with the 1600. So look what we got right here. So everything like is on now. I don't think I'm missing anything. And let's just power it on. Oh, I don't got the thing in here. There we go. There we go. Look at this. It has extra USB ports on the back. And we're going to do 3D Mark. Oh, it has 3D Mark on here? Okay, let's see what we got. It might run with 3D Mark. All right, let's see what we got. Definitely appreciate the likes. I appreciate it. Let me know if this is something you want to see more of when I'm playing around with PC Builder. Let me know in the chat room if this is what you like. Okay. Okay. So 64. And then the graphic cards. I think both card is 24, so that's 48. Well, I don't want to read all the specs. I want to see 3D Mark. This is crazy that it actually has 3D Mark in the game. This is absurd to me. We got shout out to Handling Jones. Wally says, very interesting what you can do with tech once you know your way around it. Absolutely, man. Once you know your way around tech, man, shit is light. So we get in 35 frames per second on this 3D Mark test. Let's see. So 3D Mark, for those that don't know, 3D Mark is a way to benchmark your rendering, processing, 3D rendering, 3D processing, gaming performance of your PC, build, primarily a graphics card, but overall the overall build of your PC. .3D Mark sets like a baseline for you so you can understand how well built your computer is and how it can handle graphic applications and video games as well, and render time. So this render helps you understand where you need to improve your computer to build, what kind of parts you need to add to your computer to get a better score. So we did Time Spy. We got 19,745. The graphics score was 23,197. Average was 151 frames per second. CPU 35 frames per second. And for reference, the Hall of Fame score with a 3090 is 40,000. Okay. Oh, you can see that here. Oh, that's in the game, so you can see it in the game. Okay, cool. So let's see. I don't know. That test was kind of suspect. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a tuner. I think this computer should get higher at with those specs. If I'm just being honest. We'll see how this works. to quarter 20. The core clock to, we'll do 30. Clock to memory. We'll do 50. 120% on the core voltage. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the parts ranking. So I got 64 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigs of VRAM. Storage is 6 terabytes look like. Got the minimum specs, recommended specs. So yeah, the computer can run anything. You can control the lighting of everything. I want to make everything pink. Let's see how it looks. Everything's pink. Look at that. The lighting looks amazing. Okay, come back to the computer. They got music in here. Music's trash. Don't want to hear that. Let's run 3D Mark again. See if we can get a higher setting. See if we can get a higher on a higher benchmark, man. This is a TRX computer build. I think this build is at $12,000, which is double the AM4 build that we did. Wow, so we only got like 1,000 points better. But yeah, so this is a $13,000 computer. 20,000 on the 3D Mark. This computer will smash, destroy mango, pretty much anything you throw at it. However, I think turn the computer off. Wonder what happens if I went up to 256 gigs of RAM. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this works now. So I have 128 gigs of RAM. So let's run 3D Mark again with 128 gigs of RAM. Let's boost this all the way up a little bit more. Let's see if we beat that now. Oh, there we go. So this is what happens when you overclock the memory on your GPU. You get a blue screen. So the GPU has been overclocked too much. Let's see what happens if we get into the bio. So you can overclock the CPU in here. Let's see if we can overclock the CPU. Overclock CPU to 5.2. Just increase the voltage. It's too much. That's much better. Base clock. Ooh, child. All right, let's go to the RAM. The RAM needs to get pushed to 5,000. There we go. Up the RAM voltage. Settings. System. Settings. Apply changes and restart. This is cool. Like, you can play with the RAM and the BIOS and everything. That's cool. So the GPU, a little bit too high. Let's just, once you find a good, you can increase the core. Let's try that. And we'll just increase the voltage by that much. Let's see what happens. Oh, yep. Too high. Too high. Too high.
Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend.
Overclock is too high.
Early mornings in your dome, I'll be sneaking out the door while the sun rises. Cause I ain't got the time. Yeah, can't tell another lie. Baby, I know you want more than this, but you know I can't afford your kiss. So I'm staying for the night.
Oh, fuck, man.
Gotta say goodbye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Yeah. Oh baby, I don't know. I think I'm scared of falling, and I really don't know how to feel again. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in.
Yeah, that's a dub. Damn. Can't figure it out. Trying to figure out why the overclocking ain't working. Oh well. Oh, they have a whole how to build a PC. I'm not gonna do that. I don't got time for that. Let's take a look at some of these jobs before I go. Okay. I recognize that case. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Gotta unplug the cable. Here we go. Here we go. See if we can boot to the OS. Oh, you gotta install the OS.
I don't need to be healed, and I don't want to move on.
Bootstrapping. Uh-oh.
This heart of mine is occupied, and I am saving a seat for you. Not if but when you come around, I'm used to getting my way around. Memory on a screen. I am waking up from a dream. Baby, come back to me. Why we a mystery? Begging you, begging me. I don't wanna be just a memory on a screen. Yeah, I don't need to be here, and I don't want to move on. You know, it just wanna do it without you here. So now I'm saving a seat for you. I see our future in a
Think we're done with this one.
Oh baby, I know you would be surprised. Memory on the screen. I am waking up from a dream. Baby, come back to me. Why we still a mystery? Begging you, begging me. I don't wanna be just a memory on the screen. just a memory. Cause I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be just a memory on the screen. Oh, oh, I am waking up from a dream, yeah.
There we go.
Baby, come back to me. Baby, come back to me. I said, why? I don't wanna be just a memory on the screen.
Replace graphics card. I don't have the graphics card for that. Clean out the dust. Ew, look how dirty this shit is. Ew. This is an expensive case too. I recognize this case. This is so filthy. You know, this people's computers actually look like this. You know how trifling a person has to be to have a computer this dusty? Remove viruses. Virus scanner. Okay, and we're done. Okay, that's done. Replace the graphics card. Okay, so I can't do that. How do I get paid for my shit? Oh yeah. I'm 100 from that. 330.
Time goes by and yet I wonder.
Here we go.
You and me still the same. You still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know. set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end.
I gotta buy the damn thing.
Set your mind free.
Right here, right?
Made a promise to
There we go.
myself, time I will keep it.
Got $1.40 left.
There's a will, yeah. There's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, 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 oh.
There we go.
Brighter day, brighter day.
All right.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah, made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through.
And the funny thing about all of this stuff is sometimes this shit is never that easy. I promise you. Sometimes you could be working on somebody's computer and you get as simple as, oh, I'll just replace this and I replace that, and all of a sudden shit still don't work. True story. I remember me and my mentor one time was working on a computer, and this guy's computer was so fucked. Matter of fact, no. My mentor was just recently telling me about a computer his friend has, and he has 8 hard drives. He has 4 hard drives that are created into 8 partitions. And he has to recover all the information on his drives through all of those partitions, yo. Wish my bill was $96. Ooh, look at that. Upgrade to 16. Clean out dust. Okay. Replace air cooler, clean out dust. Okay. You safe here. Oh man, look at that. All that money I got.
You will be mine, turn my life around. Wow. Yeah. Where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? Where do we go when everything
All right, well, I appreciate the people for tuning in. This was a different type of stream, but I liked it, man. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep doing some things like that. Let me know if you like stuff like this with the PC Builder Simulator. I like the game. It's actually pretty fun. For me, playing around with different builds, I thought it was pretty good. And I'm gonna use this and incorporate this into my stream when I'm, showing people builds for podcasting and live stream setups. Shout out to Perspective Gaming, Don Gordito, Stilo Beats. Shout out to Stilo Beats, Wally for pulling up. I appreciate it as always. We got Hanlon Jones. We got Gabe. I liked it. Gabe, we liked it too. All right, yeah. Gabe, you feeling it, Gabe? I like this, man. I'm glad you liked it, man. And yeah, the big thing about this, right? It's not really playing the whole. It's not really doing the whole build, not doing the whole career mode type thing. It's really about the whole building the PC that I enjoy more. But I think I have to play it more to get more cases and stuff like that. Because I want like a case like this, I can show you different types of builds, and I want to get access to an ITX case. So I think I have to play the game to unlock that stuff. So I got to play the game on career mode to unlock. So I may play the game a little bit more to unlock more things, so I can show you different builds and maybe put a little bug in your ear on the next build that you want to do. I'm really feeling this, so I'm gonna let this one, put this one on repeat. This one gains an extra star. And for you people who are looking to build a PC for different price ranges, and I'm gonna do my best to try to build a cheaper PC the next time. It's hard because the prices of the parts are a little bit off to me, and I was having like a real hard time trying to understand the pricing. And with the issue I have with the motherboards, you can't really see the USB because I build PCs off of how many USB ports they have, because how many USBs that most creators would need based on what they're doing, what type of content that they're doing, and things like that. But if you guys liked it, I love it. Definitely tune in, because I'm gonna keep doing stuff like this, and I'm actually going to incorporate PC Builder Simulator in my other streams when I'm talking about PC builds for some very unique type of content. I appreciate everyone for joining me and tuning in. Now this is a different type of show, so I'm going to do a different type of outro, so we're just going to rock out with this one. So until next time, thank you, goodbye, and good night. Till next time.
Sure we had fun tonight. You and me felt alright. But it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart, share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart, give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars above. All I need is my precious space. Yeah, yeah. Why you so serious? Can't you just be mine for a night, my love? Take it off, put it on, then be on your way. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you, cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart, share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart, give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been to hurt before, I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before, this way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you, cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart, share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart, give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been too hurt before, I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before, this way I won't get bored. So hold on to my heart.
You wanna ride on my wave just because it's fun. You wanna be in my space, too close to the sun. Don't seem to care if it's safe. Well, that makes two of us. I'm so insane, and you like it. But you haven't seen anything yet. Now you're just beginning your trip to regrets. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. I'll say I'm fine when I'm not. just to mess you up. I won't be home when you want, and I won't pick up. You'll spend your time with your watch, counting down the clock. You'll go insane, and I like it. But you haven't seen all of me yet. Now I'm just beginning, your work in progress. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane,